move on to our final topic. And let's talk about The Bachelor. And Colton Underwood, who is addressing, he's got an idea. He was from The Bachelor, where he was dating a girl, and then years later he came out as a homosexual. So he got an idea. He went on a podcast and he revealed the idea that he has for a gay bachelor show. And I was like, you know what? I'm here for it. Now we already have a gay show on TV with DILFs and daddies and well, himbos and DILFs. That's what it is. Himbos and daddies. Where it's for the love of DILFs. If you have Out TV, you can watch the show. It is a cute show. They got their season 3, I believe, coming out in November. It was just announced, I think, 2 days ago. So it says that while we don't have a gay season of The Bachelor, a handful of former contestants have come out as members of the community, like Underwood. The former football player first appeared on The Bachelorette season 14 before leading the 23rd season of The Bachelor. Now, during a recent appearance of the Boyfriend Material podcast, Underwood shared his thought on a potential gay Bachelor season after host Harry Jowsey brought up the Australian franchise's recent three-lead structure. Here's the thing. Isn't Colton married to a man? Unless y'all got an open relationship, I don't know why he's doing The Bachelor. But I guess this is his idea. So he says, see, that's what I want to do. Everybody keeps saying, will The Bachelor ever do a gay Bachelor? And my response is always, I think it's lazy to always put that on the Bachelor franchise. But I do think there's a version in which if we had 3 Bachelors at the same time, you can represent our community as a whole. It's hard to represent the gay community with one singular person. Everybody's so picky, they have types. Also, our community is so diverse, and I think it makes for a dramatic and messy season. While Underwood teased the idea of the show's structure, i.e., splitting the contestants and leads into pods, he refrained from sharing further details of his pitch. Well, here's the thing. You done already spilled a lot of the tea, but here's the thing. Now, if this show comes to fruition, can I host it? I would love to host this show. First of all, I think this is a great idea. I really think that because a one guy type of situation is not going to work. And plus, if it ever comes down to a situation where the boys be hunching each other on the show, we need to keep that in there too, because we need the mess. First of all, we want to be entertained, but if the gays want to come out with their self-sabotage, oh, y'all said that's back 50 years because y'all making it seem like gays are promiscuous. First of all, men are promiscuous. We're not just going to go into the whole gay being promiscuous. Men like to hunch. Men are sexual beings. Men like to get off. I'm not saying all men like to cheat, but it happens. And we need to show actual human behavior rather than us trying to nitpick and trying to act like that we have to be this certain thing because we don't want straight people to come and try to drag us over the way that we do what we do. So I actually like this idea that you would do kind of like The Voice, but with the Voice means The Bachelor. So you have them like pods. You get 3 different bachelors. They're like, this is my type. You find guys based on that type, and they all come in and they meet these guys that kind of have like a little, one of those quickie date type things where you kind of get to know each other, and it's like a revolving door, and then you make a decision at the end of the day. The top, however you want to keep the official men in the house. I was thinking they get to pick 4 men, but I was like, no, maybe we could do 20 guys or something or another. I don't know. That might be hard. Because how do you divide that between 3? I mean, you could do 6. 6 guys each. So 6 guys for each of the men. So just have 18 dudes in the house. If it was 3 more. Damn, I'm trying to do the math. Maybe 21. I hate an odd number. I thought we could do 7 dudes, or maybe 6 dudes would probably be good. 6, 12, 18. So just keep it 6 guys on each side for all 3. Or maybe they'll probably have to do less than that. I don't want to do 4. Because that's kind of like not a lot. You want the show to last as long as possible, I guess. So we'll just stick with six, like 18 dudes in the house. They be having a bunch of girls up in them houses and the guys when they do the Bachelor, Bachelorette, I guess. But I don't like the Bachelor and all of other shows. That's never been my judge. But I do think it's about time that we get like a gay dating show. Why is it so hard to get content for the queers on TV? There is an audience for it and that sort of thing. And he said he doesn't want to give up any more of his idea because he said they're just going to steal it and not and put it on air and not credit me. I already know how this goes. I've been burned by it before. They have my cell phone number and my agent's number. But look, with him putting it out there, at least we know that if they decide to go forth with his idea, that it has been stolen. And he said he has had talks with some producers, but I think beyond just The Bachelor, there are so many other incredible dating shows that might even be more well equipped format wise. This is what he told Entertainment Weekly. He said, I think when you think about the format of The Bachelor, it's tricky and hard. Our community is so diverse and we play by different rules. And I mean that with all the love and respect. And I think there's other shows like Love is Blind and The Ultimatum that you saw did a queer version. Now, despite the Bachelor's lack of queer leads, there has been a steady increase in LGBTQIA plus inclusion within the dating show genre. Because, in the UK, they have I Kissed a Boy and I Kissed a Girl, which has universal acclaim amongst critics and viewers. So why is it that the Brits are way ahead of us versus America? I feel like we don't even need network TV. Y'all can put this on a streaming service. Y'all can put it on. Well, I wouldn't go with Netflix. Netflix has to drop everything all at once and that'll kill the momentum on the show. I feel like it needs to be something where it's 3 episodes at once and then a week to week. I think they did that with the that Asian gay dating show that they had on Netflix. The problem with that was that show was boring because Asian men, y'all are, as fine as y'all are too damn polite. We need drama. We need people to be honest. It's like, you're not my type, and then just be okay with that. When y'all start to kind of like hold back a little bit and y'all want to be a little too polite because that's the way y'all were raised, even though we want you to give your real opinion on stuff. It's unfortunate when they don't go that way. So we need a little bit of that. You got to be honest, whatever the case is. I do think this is a great idea that Colton has. I would definitely love to see this show. I do think that we need LGBTQIA plus representation in regards to dating. And I think that gay people need to stop being so self-sabotaging and stop worrying so much about what straight people are going to think, seeing our messiness and our warts and all play out on television. That if there is some drama going on between the gays or whatever, it needs to happen. Now I understand how y'all feeling the way y'all felt about that mess, like the real friends of WeHo and all that crap. I totally get that. But the dating world, especially in the LGBT, well, let's talk about the gays. I don't know about the lesbians. I know y'all, the joke is, what does a lesbian bring on a second date? A U-Haul. But when it comes to the gays, we are complex, we are nuanced. There's like the poly and all this other stuff, but we don't need to play into that. It's about trying to find love or whatever the case is. And I feel like those are the things that need to be brought up in the conversation. So I say all this to say, what do y'all think of this story? Would you be here to see a gay version of The Bachelor and a version based off of Colton's pitch? I do like the idea of having a multitude of bachelors and not just one. Call it something else. I don't think we need The Bachelor. Then that name will be The Hook. But how much can you get away with on ABC? I truly believe create your own show, give it a new name, have a multitude, like make it like The Voice, but with 3 bachelors trying to find love, and whatever ensues from that, that's where we go. But also, look out for me. I want to host it. So, Colton, if you listening, I'm willing to be the host of the show and put my hat in the ring. So let me know what you guys think of this story in the comments down below.